Hey guys, it's Laura. So it is a beautiful Saturday morning in Florida. I debated whether I was gonna come on and do a video today. My energy is kind of low, but there were some things that I did want to get out there. So I'm surrounded in my house by all of my good energy things. I have some of my crystals just hanging on to, just have some intuitive stuff here, and I really wanted to pop on. So let's go ahead and get into it. Just from the legal perspective, everything in this video belongs to me, Dr. Laura Ellick. Feel free to share across your social media platforms. Just make sure to tag me. Any other use is unauthorized unless you have my permission. Big, exciting announcement. I am finally migrating all of my videos over to my YouTube channel. I have two of them. The channel that I'm going to be using right now is Laura Ellick, not Dr. Laura Ellick. That's my pseudo channel. It's Laura Ellick. I'm going to be playing it up. Everything's going to show up there. So for today, what I really wanted to talk about is the issue of sabotage. So as many of you know, I have worked in eating disorder facility, worked in detox, worked in substance abuse. The issue of sabotage comes up a lot in the context of sabotaging your treatment. But I really want to expand the issue because I see sabotage in all different areas of life. Whether it's sabotage in love, relationships, friendships, there's a common theme. So I sort of thought about it and I was thinking, how can we address this issue of sabotage in a more global perspective so we're getting it out of the addiction area and into more of the day-to-day life where people may actually be having the issues. So if you go to the issue of sabotage and treatment, what is often known is that as people are doing really well, they do phenomenal, they're getting ready to discharge, a few days before they actually are scheduled to discharge, they tank. They have a reemergence of the original symptoms that they came in with, or they do something to get themselves kicked out of treatment, or they leave treatment right away and then they go and use again or engage in their behaviors and they come right back. We consider that to be sabotage, right? So the issue then is what is sabotage really? I hear it when I talk with people with relationships. My relationship is going really well. I'm finally with someone who I connect with. Boom, next day they break up. What is that about? Okay, this gets to the issue that we've talked about in the past over and over, the issue of vulnerability, right? So when you are feeling vulnerable, when anyone is feeling vulnerable, what comes with vulnerability? Fear. Fear of being exposed, fear of being hurt, fear of going down the same path. So what do? We run. And how do we run? We sabotage. So there are a lot of different ways that we can sabotage, whether it's our treatment, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job. We may pick a fight. We may leave a job at the height of success. We may inadvertently miss a project, mess up on a project, something to get us into that I don't deserve this kind of mode. So what do we actually do about it? I'm going back to the theme that I've talked about from the very beginning, which is being mindful. Understand what your issue is and that you're actually really scared. So what I often see with vulnerability in relationships and sabotage in relationships, let's pay attention to the fact that emotions have a tendency to flip-flop based on energy level, right? So when we're feeling weak, when we're feeling vulnerable, when we're feeling sad, the flip-flop of that emotion is often anger. So when you see people sabotaging, you will often see a flip-flop from something nice, calm, emotional to anger. Picking a fight, again, sabotaging treatment, getting in an argument with a treatment provider. You're flipping from vulnerability, which feels very weak, to anger, which feels very empowering. Not that in the grand scheme of things it's healthy, but in the moment it does feel empowering. So being mindful of your reaction is going to be key to bringing down that fight or flight thing. The other thing is that if you have alcohol or drugs involved in any of these interactions, you're going to be escalating very quickly. This is why domestic incidents tend to be way more common when there's alcohol and drugs involved. So let's do a quick review. When people are feeling weak, vulnerable, at risk, those are the times that they are going to sabotage. If you're going to sabotage in a relationship, it's probably going to come out some kind of anger, paranoia, accusing, cheating, whatever it is. Be mindful. Bring yourself back. If you need to apologize, apologize. If you need to regroup, regroup. If you need to talk, talk it through. Most relationships, most emotions, most connections with people can be repaired if you're honest about it. Sabotaging in treatment, sabotaging in a job. Recognize what it is that you're afraid of. What is your vulnerability? Are you repeating a family story? Are you afraid of being successful because you are the only one in your family who's ever been successful and it feels really weird? Are you afraid of going through treatment and doing well because you've never done well before and you don't know what's going to anchor you? Use that emotional cue to figure out how you want to respond. Communication, guys, is absolutely the key. Seek out help, communicate, ask for help, talk through it. That's the way to turn vulnerability into strength without anger. Thanks so much, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Hope you all are having a great weekend. You're all warriors. Peace and love. See ya. Bye.